Good morning, Pastor students and staff. Today is Tuesday, February 21st, 2023. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, we'll recognize a moment of silence. Thank you, everyone. Our announcements for today are as follows. A big shout out to the Pastor Esports team who competed this weekend in the Esports tournament. A big congratulations to Chris Munoz, who took second place in the district. Thank you to Mr. Vidal and Mr. Ochoa as coaches of this year's Esports team. Attention 6th, 7th, and 8th grade boys. Soccer tryouts start today. Bring your signed form to Mr. Ochoa's room after school today at 3:05 for the initial meeting and practice to follow. For information on girls soccer, please see Mr. Vidal. This Wednesday, that's tomorrow, is an early dismissal day. Students will be released at the early dismissal time of 1 o'clock. Our Student of the Month celebration for the month of February will take place this Friday in the Pastor Courtyard at 7:45 a.m. Teachers, if for some reason you have still not entered your Student of the Month name to the Pastor Drive, please do so immediately. Special announcement to Miss Morrow and Miss Cecil's classes. Great job during hearing and vision testing. Students were listening, polite, following directions, being thankful, and using their good manners. A big thank you from Nurse Hamilton. That does conclude our announcements for today. Our words of wisdom are on courage. Good morning, Pastor Pride. This is Mrs. Acosta with a few words of wisdom. From time to time, we hear of a real act of courage, like a firefighter pulling a young child from a burning house, or a war hero saving the life of a fellow soldier. But most acts of courage don't make the news at night. If you think about it, you probably see acts of courage every day. For example, doesn't it take a great deal of courage to stand up and do the right thing even when your friends don't? And what about the courage it takes to keep going when you have something hard to do? And then there's the courage that you must have when you admit that you're wrong. Listen to this old American proverb. Few persons have courage enough to admit their faults. If that's true, then be one of the few, the courageous. If you make a mistake, admit it. If you're disrespectful, apologize. Be willing to own up to your faults and then make up your mind to do better next time. It's the right thing to do. With something to think about, this is Mrs. Acosta. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Have a wonderful Tuesday, Pastor.